welcome to the morning show. It's a good morning, rain, shine, day, or night, but it's the morning show. I'm your host Mariana, as always, and I am so happy to be speaking to you today. But as always, you know, we always have those pet peeves which we always review. But before I go into all of that, I have with me here lovely Nana. Hello, Nana.
Hello. How are you? I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, Nana's going to be giving us some insight into her life and what she loves and what she doesn't love, you know. But, you know, as always, that's kind of saved for the second part of the show. We don't want to spoil the surprise in the beginning. So we're going to start off with those pet peeves like I was just saying. I was actually reading today in Red Magazine, and they were just giving us insight into, you know, fashion tips. We're talking about shoes, we're talking about clothes and what's kind of in and what's kind of not. And I've realized that everybody's about these wedgies these days. I'm thinking to myself, what is it with the wedgies? It's like they have some sort of magic spell or something cast on people. Everywhere you go, wedgies or heels with wedgie kind of, you know, and it's kind of annoying because it's kind of like if you're not wearing, you're not fashionable. Me, I love my flats, you know, as long as I'm comfortable, I'm happy, you know. But I mean, I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. What's yours?
Yeah, to be honest, I love my heels, as you can see.
I'll zoom up with the heels.
I also love wedgies as well. I think they give like a better like stability and like balance than normal heels. Okay. And they also do great for your legs as well.
So give me an understanding, since you wear wedgies and heels, what's the difference?
Well, I think wedgies give more support, like, to be honest.
Okay.
They give more support than normal heels. That's my view.
So when you say support, like, how do you mean? It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, it makes you, it's more comfortable. I think wedgies are more comfortable than like normal heels. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I trust your judgment since you're wearing it. I trust that when you say they're comfortable, so maybe when I try, I'll say, because Nana said it, it's actually comfortable. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, so, apart from that, you know, I was also looking, and they were talking about, you know, types of dresses you wear these days, and I realized that everybody seems to, especially this summer, you're seeing a lot of fitted dressing. You know, people just love to wear these, you know, fit hugging, or, you know, what is it called, these, you know, tight kind of fitting clothes where, you know, it just kind of gives you a full figure, you know, almost. And you know, we all know that we have certain, you know, dresses which kind of suits us, and certain, it just depends on the person's figure, but it just kind of seems like everybody's kind of in with the kind of same kind of things, and sometimes it's not as suitable as it may be for one person and it may be for the other person. So you kind of have these sort of dressing hiccups, as you will, you know, it's just kind of bad here and not so great there. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Like, I feel everyone should be comfortable enough to wear what, you know, suits them best, and not so much what's kind of in, you know. But like, I mean, I'm just checking out Nana here, and you're kind of wearing a, you know, fitted kind of dress yourself, because you have an exceptional figure, you know. It's got that figure which just kind of makes it look bright, you know, it actually looks good on you. But I mean, do you feel it's a thing now that everybody's just kind of trying to look the same, so they're not so much considering what actually suits them best? Or do you feel that it's a thing where people just kind of want to try something different, so, and it just happens to fall in the same category?
I think people are mostly like going for what fits their figure. So I suppose if someone is basically like, if you have a baggy top and things like that, it won't like necessarily fit someone who has a slim figure, but it might fit someone who has obviously a more heavy build. So just like if someone is skinny, they'll obviously wear something that is more like fitted to their figure. So it depends on like how you are. So I think people are starting to notice like things like that. So they're going with what suits their figure and things like that. Yeah.
But I mean, with you personally, do you feel that, you know, it's something where people should ideally consider themselves before they just kind of look, you know, because, you know, everybody, it's a thing where in society now, everybody either wants to look like a celebrity, or people just kind of like a certain way of dressing. So you kind of see it's either one or the other kind of thing. No one really wants to kind of go out with, this is me, I'm kind of happy dressing like I should dress kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, do you feel it's a good thing to copy a trend, or do you think you need to be an individual and just kind of
I think people need to like make their own like mind up on what they're going to wear, because not everything that celebrities wear exactly looks good on them. So to be honest, I think everyone should make up their own mind on what they want to wear, really. Yeah. So
you're a strong believer of, you know, self.
Yes, I'm a strong believer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you know what, I think after the break, like I said, we're going to be giving you a snippet of, well, not more than a snippet actually, we're going to give you a full-blown interview with Nana herself, and she's going to be talking about how she inspires the lives of people around her with her passions and her beliefs, so stay tuned. welcome back. I'm your host Mariana, and I'm here with the lovely Nana. Hello, Nana.
Hello.
I love saying hello. You know, it's just a nice way to keep saying hello. I just feel it just kind of brings the spirits up. So you always find me saying hello, hello, hello. But like I said, we're going to give you a full-blown close-up interview with Nana herself, because we were talking on the break actually a bit about her hobbies and stuff, and she actually got a very, very interesting lineup of stuff that she's actually very, very passionate about. So without any further ado, I'm gonna have her say actually herself, because I don't want to take too much of what she's gonna say. But you were talking about media. We were talking actually about before, we were just talking about the break about kind of individuality and stuff, and obviously it led on to your beliefs on what you want to do, and you're talking about media and acting. So I just want to give us an understanding of exactly what that means to you.
Well, acting means a lot to me. I honestly love acting, performing in front of people. It's like my dream as well, to perform in front of people when I'm older.
Okay.
So yeah, it means a lot to me.
Wow. So I mean, when you talk about acting, there's so many different types. There's theatrical acting and there's just on-screen acting. Are you looking to cross over into both, or are you
I'm gonna stick with theatrical acting, because I like the thought of the audience seeing you in the flesh. So, and I also like connecting with the audience as well. So yeah.
But I mean, on-screen acting. I mean, you see a lot of people now, they get into industry, and actually, one other lady we had on the show not too long ago, we were actually talking about this, but in reverse, because she absolutely loves singing. Really loves singing, and she rather kind of fears the acting side. So you're kind of saying, so are you good at singing too? Is it something which you do?
Yeah, I sing as well.
Oh, okay, so you're one of those crossovers we're talking about. Okay, so as I was saying about the acting, people on screen now, you just see a lot of people now, flooding Hollywood. They really just want to be in Hollywood. They want to be seen, So not so much that the theatrical isn't in existence at the moment. It is, but you hear more of the on-screen acting. Everybody wants to be a celebrity. They usually associate on-screen acting with celebrity aspects. So I mean, isn't that anything that would probably appeal to you? Because you seem like you're very set on theatrical aspect.
Yeah, because I think I'm more passionate, because I do drama in school, and I'm it's more theatrical acting in front of people. So I'm more passionate about that. I don't really care about the money side of celebrity side of acting and things like that. I'm not really fan of things like that. I'm more of I'm passionate about it, and I'm more of theatrical.
Wow,
yeah.
This is the
I'm
first.
Really bothered on
wow, I mean, it's really great that you're that passionate, because you have a lot of people usually associate celebrity, aspects with acting or singing or anything to do with the on-screen aspect, But then here you are, you're actually saying the opposite. You're more passionate about it, more passionate driven. So what got you into that mindset? What was it that first sort of triggered off, this inspiration in you?
When I was younger, when I was about 5, I remember going to see James on a Giant Peach, and I was just like, oh, I want to do that. I was like, yeah, I want to do that when I'm older. So it started from there. I just kept on going, acting, going and going, and then I became, basically my passion got more stronger. So yeah, I'm all for it now.
Wow. So do you actually, go to see a lot of theatricals?
Yes, definitely. I think it helps an actor become more confident in themselves, and to obviously develop their acting skills as well. You have to see theatrical performances. Yeah. So
any names come to mind? Give us a bit.
I remember watching Blood Brothers. I absolutely.
Wow, you're joking me.
Oh my gosh, Blood Brothers is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. It was just you have to cry.
Yeah.
You have. Oh my gosh, I love it. You have to cry.
That was my first theatrical I went to watch as well. It was absolutely. That was really what got me into it, and it's the spiritual aspect as well as the physical, the bonding between, and the actors are phenomenal.
And they are you have. That's the thing. That's what I love about acting. You have the connection with the audience, and you can just see when you see them cry, you're just oh yes, I've done my job. The connection. I love the connection when actors have with the audience.
Wow, that is absolutely. It's true, because now I actually think about it, you can't actually see the reaction you get when you're actually acting on screen, but then you actually feel the real atmosphere when you're actually on the stage and you're performing and stuff, because I've done a bit of it myself when I was younger, so I understand that feeling. So you're actually getting feedback from the audience whilst you're doing what you're doing, and it's a real encouragement, but I do feel in some ways, and that kind of leads on to alienation, because some people love to be on screen so they don't have to feel the audience, but they just like acting anyway. So you do have these actors who kind of have the flip reverse. They like acting not because they want to be around people, but they just want to act. They just want to be different. So they try to hide themselves away. So the screen is kind of like a barrier between the real world and that world.
Yeah.
I mean, am I wrong in saying so?
Yeah, I kind of agree with what you're saying, because I think that real actors perform on stage. Real actors, and not fake actors, but like, if you get what I mean,
You don't want to insult the actors.
Yeah, I don't want to insult the actors, like, perform like on camera, because you can like delete things, you can edit things on camera, but like theatre actors have to be on point like 24/7. So
absolutely.
I think,
You know, I think that's absolutely great, because I believe in the same thing too. You know, I shared that same thing with you, that I wouldn't mind putting my hand a bit in here and there too. But it's good to. So again, I want to touch up on the singing. You sing as well. You sing? You're one of those sort of crossovers. So give us an understanding of that. What do you sing when perform at the same time?
Yeah, because
is that something?
As a performer, you learn to develop your voice as well, because obviously you have to like project to the audience. So I think like you projecting to the audience also like helps you with helping you train your vocal cords and things like that. Yeah. So I think it kind of goes with it as well.
So actually speaking out loud in front of the audience has a connection with training your vocal cords.
Yeah, because you have to know like how to project to the audience. Like for example,
you want to give us a lesson?
No, I don't go that far. No.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You can have your big break now, you know?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, I won't put you on the spot. But next time I'll expect when you're back here, you have to sing for us, because I want to hear that great voice of yours. But yeah, you were saying, what's the connection between the two?
As I was saying, as in, if you're acting, like you have to project your voice, and you have to project your voice in different tones. Like if you're doing a deep voice, you have to project it in a deep way. Like the deeper you do it, you have to like obviously people see on the back of the stage have to hear you as well. And I say like I think that helps you like in training your voice as well. So it helps you obviously as well if you want to sing as well.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind actually. The next time I'm thinking how to best do you hear that, guys? If you want a better voice, not just sing training vocals, you can actually get yourself involved in theatrical and get your voice trained that way too. So if there's any of you guys that kind of overlap in the whole singing aspect and the whole performance, think about theatrical, because that can actually help to improve your voice and stuff as a person. And I also wanted to ask you one last question, just kind of been buzzing in my mind actually. You were also talking about your beliefs. I hear you're a Christian. Are you born again?
Yes, I am.
You are, okay. And I mean, do you see yourself in any way kind of infiltrating the kingdom of God with your gifts, such as singing?
Yeah.
Is there any, particular like things you kind of found, maybe youth groups, anything like that, which you've kind of got yourself involved in at the moment?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
But I think religion really does help with like the whole acting thing, because I think it kind of helps with nerves as well. Like for example, like pastor was preaching something in church, saying something like if like I don't understand why people get scared and nervous like if you're like saying something or like perform something on stage, because you have a connection with God and he's like the king and stuff, so why should you be nervous like in front of people if like you have this connection with this amazing person? So it kind of like helps me with my confidence a bit when I'm on stage. That particular speech, like
wow,
helps me.
So we trust, or I can trust that I will see you in the future doing something, probably in the church or maybe on the scene for the gospel, kind of using your gift. But at least I'll know, this sister's, she's serious, I'm serious about this stuff. All right. Well, Nana, anything else is there any, for example, for the viewers out there who are looking to do what you're doing at the moment, is there any personal tips you'd like to give them? Any wise words of encouragement you like to give them so they can follow on in your footsteps? Because here we have a young lady who was so full of talent, and trust me, I have an intuition that this girl's gonna be big, so take the words she says seriously, because you can be just like her too. So I'd like you to just kind of give some advice to the youth watching right now.
I would like to say you have to have dedication, like that's important, dedication. And you have to have Christ, you have to have Jesus in your life, like to help you, and also you have to have confidence to like reach for your goals.
So Thank you so very much, and we will be having you on the show again.
Okay.
Well, guys, I think that is a wrap from me today. You know, I always say this. I do thoroughly enjoy just hosting and just talking to you guys and bringing inspirational people such as Nana and other people that will be definitely coming on in the future on the show, and just then you know what it's like to be a youth, but an inspirational youth infiltrating the life of others around you. Like I said, I love you. Peace. Adios. God bless. I'm out. Bye-bye.